Whoever asked me to speak after the senator, not cool. Just want to say. My name is David Goldenberg, and I'm the Midwest Regional Director of the Anti-Defamation League. It's wonderful to be here with so many friends from JCRC and so many other groups, my new colleague, Wendy Helgeson, who is our Minnesota State Director, and so many of our board members here. So it's great to see everyone here. ADL was founded in 1913 with a dual mission to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and to ensure just and fair treatment for all. For the past 40+ years, ADL has tracked anti-Semitic incidents. And sadly, the last 4 years have been the 4 highest number of incidents that we have tracked in more than 4 decades. We've also seen here in the Midwest an 84% increase in the number of incidents. And here's what concerns me the most. Across the country, we've seen a roughly 19% increase in anti-Semitic incidents in K-12 schools. Tragically and scaringly, here in the Midwest, we've seen a 55% increase in anti-Semitic incidents in K-12 schools. Think about that. Now, that doesn't mean that every kid, we have a rise in anti-Semitism or bigotry in these schools. But what we're finding is that younger people are experimenting with hate in ways that they have never experimented with it before. Long gone are those days where you have to find a meeting in the darkness of the night to be exposed to anti-Semitism and to extremism. Instead, you just pick up one of these. And within seconds, you have access to anti-Semitism, to hate symbols, to hate speech, to hate groups, not only in your community, not only in our country, but around the world. The access to technology, the toxicity of the political vitriol that we hear, and the civic conversations. Think about the conversations you can't have around the dinner table anymore, and think about that. We know that for centuries, Jews and anti-Semitism have been the canary in the coal mine. When Jews are attacked, not far behind are other marginalized groups. Often, and what's really concerning, is that when it comes to dog whistles, if you think about it, it's usually only the dog that hears the whistles. What we're seeing play out today in American politics, in civic society, in schools, and on the streets of Minneapolis and St. Paul, of Chicago, of New York, of Washington, D.C., of Los Angeles, I can go on and on and on, is that we all see and we all hear those dog whistles. So when we hear them and when we see them, we must speak out. Not only when hate and anti-Semitism is directed toward the Jewish community, but to Asian Americans, to Black Americans, to all people in the United States. We must share facts. We know that anti-Semitic tropes are based in falsehoods and lies, just like other isms and obias, and we must speak out. And lastly, we must show strength. We must be there for one another. We have to call it out when it occurs on the right. We have to call it out when it occurs on the left. We have to call it out when it occurs within our own communities, within our own families, within our own society. The time is now, and it is incumbent upon each and every single one of us to look in the mirror and to say, what am I doing? Am I saying hineni? I am here. Because, folks, friends, that's how we make things happen. Thank you.